Ah, okay, I'm awake. I think. Kotohime game. It's time for the Touhou, the other thing that I didn't know existed, but it's here now. It's a game, actually. Let's continue. It is an unimaginably long journey. I do not know the origin of what I carry with me now, being only the latest in its series of bearers. It is light, fragile, but of course I would never falter with it. After all, this thing is more important to us than its journey is long. I would guard it from any storm and take any bruise for it. She would do the same, maybe even more. Well, no matter, I'm already here, at its distance. Oh, shit. Skip the gate myself, of course. At its destination. This is incredible thing. This incredible. Why can't I? That should not exist in such a ridiculous world of ours. It is proof that we are different, that we stand together. It is proof of our royalty. Hello, got the little rabbit princess and rising. It is. Clicking off the thing. What? Oh, you. It's nothing. You're welcome. I'm welcome for what? The sight of one of my rare performances. Very enigmatic, yes? I mean, maybe if what you're describing didn't used to be my job. I'm sure you understand then. The weight of this mission. Anyway, let's go. Take me to Kaguya. I mean, the princess is sleeping right now. I wouldn't want to be the one to wake her. She'll understand. This is a big deal. If you say so. Will you be staying a while? Kaguya will probably be all night long. Please don't say it like that. I just wanted to know if I should prepare refreshments. Then please do. Aaron. Did I have an Aaron? Ryzen? There you are. I hard stuff. Would you terribly mind going to... Kotohime. At your service, ma'am. I assume you picked that thing up successfully. But of course. And I would hope its contents are more hearty than the last one. I don't know, I've only been carrying it. It's just... the sort of people you have to deal with to acquire such a thing are... interpersonally innovative. It's a lengthy process. Were you not diligent, Lunarian? Your efforts toward the ambitions of us princesses are not unrecognized. Yes, just like that. Might I offer a reprise in enjoying the fruits of our labor together? I'm sure Kage would be thrilled. It's quite alright. Thank you for the invitation. Ryzen, meet with me as soon as you finish escorting Kotohime. I was planning on getting some tea for the two, but they can wait. We can wait. Understood. Here we are. Okay, thanks, Ryzen. No problem. Kaguya, I'm here.
Please come in.
Hello, your price arrives.
Oh? You know, I can only call you my prince if you can fulfill my impossible requests.
But of course. I have right. I shoved it in my sleeve somewhere. There. Here. Kotohime brandishes a single USB thumb drive. And unassuming as always, isn't it? What mysteries does it bring to us this time?
Yes, certainly. It was quite the wait. Let us see what it has to offer.
Alright. Kotohime inserts the drive into one of Kaguya's computers. Okay, looks like there are 3 folders here.
They must all be decent. This time I had that outsider girl contracted.
I guess the person I picked it up from did look kind of weird. There's an outsider girl who can go back and forth.
You... I didn't think there was someone more secluded from current events than I. Her appearance was quite a big deal, you know.
Yes, well, I have a very busy schedule. Many princessly duties, I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
A miracle that we both are given this chance to meet today.
Nothing but.
Anyway, which one should we try first?
This one. Gary's mod.
Oh, that's a good one. That's such a mess. Is that how you say it? I can't read any of these Western texts.
I don't quite know. I only have a few basic study books of experience.
I hope we can read enough to play.
Kotohime, you just... Ah, that poor man. That was a mountain of explosives.
We can always make more. What, did you want to take his place?
No, I don't think I do. Would you mind being on your way?
Ah, dang, that can't stop me. In this world, I've got the same convenient body you do. If I pick up the crossbow here... There, gotcha!
You misunderstand. An immortal body works only to your disadvantage. Your disposition is yet unsuited to it.
What do you... no way! You set the whole place to blow even though you were inside?
Don't you see? When death loses its permanence, it becomes symbiotic. A suicide attack is just using a tool in one's arsenal.
How pragmatic.
Kotohime, I'm surprised you can take this so seriously. Do you not have your princessly duties this eve?
Alas, the eve has already given way tomorrow.
So it has. Especially with that, will you be staying much longer?
No, I not to. I'm sure to have mountains of work upon my unexpected return. People's campaigns, marriage proposals. Would you believe it? This era's Miara doesn't see fit to give me an entry in Kid Sokyo Chronicle. I even wrote it for her. I personally deliver a copy every week, but I'm always turned away by the servants.
Troublesome, surely. Besides that, marriage proposals?
Yes, none of them are even close to worthy. Many of them are from the people that seem to give me sneers on the street even. My landlord even frequents the list. He's old and he always looks like he wants something from me.
Ah. Do you bother reading past the sender's name sometimes?
Not even once. Of course not.
I would recommend trying, if only for the humor of it. And there may be some feelings that might be worth understanding, even if you cannot reciprocate.
Sounds wise-ish. Of course you'd still have it on you. Kaguya, you old player. I bet you're still getting courted on the daily.
Oh, not at all. The Force does wonders for keeping out the riffraff, disregarding that assassin of mine. I don't suppose I've heard anything of the sort since... No, there was one bold girl during my stay on the moon after leaving Earth.
Bet she wasn't to a princess's standards.
I wouldn't know. Once word got out, she was punished severely. I never saw her face.
Ouch.
The lunar capital is rigid in its ways. Have I given you something to consider, Kotohime?
Yes. Let's get you in the game, Kaguya. Gensokyo isn't as uptight as the lunar capital. Why not give that romance thing another try?
Kotohime, are you insane?
It's the only way anything gets done.
In the first place, I'm not someone who can just show myself freely. Everybody's heard of my past. Aaron wouldn't entertain the thought.
Is she your superior?
No, but that is the top of the list. It is infeasible.
Perhaps, but are you opposed to the idea? Is there truly no man or woman who can satisfy the isolated, cruel beauty Kagehime? Oh, woe is her, only to ever have been given such meek and impure love.
Stop it, you. It is true that your proposition is interesting. I simply cannot imagine how to be approached.
It can be done. For your first point, that you're too well known, there is a certain social circle I maintain that is fairly out of touch.
They couldn't be that ignorant.
There are many walks of life, dear princess. They only all converge on their origin and termination. Barring yourself.
But in Gensokyo?
In Gensokyo.
If there really is a place I can enter without any biases amongst its denizens...
Then we just need to sneak out.
Always thrilling. How will we do it?
I don't know. It can't be that hard.
No, it isn't, but I had supposed that a modium of discretion would be helpful. Erin is fond of your help, but she is suspicious of you in many ways, and will not see me off under your supervision.
Really? I thought we were on the same page. My heart aches at this. That settles it. If it's come down to this, we'll need to escape.
Were we not planning for that already?
And I've got the perfect idea. Whisper, 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 whisper. And that's how we'll do it.
I see. It endangers your own position here, you know.
Not at all. I'll simply, well, the future's boundless, right?
Certainly. That's how a mortal should think. Let's get on with the operation now.
If you would, please. Understood. I'll have it done by tomorrow. That will do. Another brutal assignment. Maybe I should ask Touhou for help. I don't think I'll have enough time for myself. Then again, she might just...
And don't think you'll get another chance.
Hey, it was just a small mistake.
I do not care. Lying to me is a sin in and of itself.
Okay, I'll leave. Oh, hey, Ryzen.
Hi? Ryzen, escort this nincompoop off the premises. Out of here. Now!
Very well, should I?
Just do it.
That was heavy. I don't think I've ever seen the princess get so mad. What did you do?
Well, you know,
I don't.
that thing I brought, I sort of lost it.
How did you... Wait, you showed it to Iron and I before you met the princess.
That was the last one. I still had it with me.
And you were together for so long. How did she just notice now?
The people of Horai live incredibly long lives. Our presence in her eyes is only a blip amidst the eternal storm. Any individual meeting of ours, a blip of a blip.
Sure.
I had thought that maybe one such as her would not notice if a sub-blip repeated itself. And I was right, for a while. Eventually she realized
That you were pretending to show her something new that she paid a lot of money and waited quite a while for.
yes, well, gaslight gatekeep.
You know what? Whatever. I can't even have any sympathy for you. I've got some work to do. I'll see you around, maybe.
Wait, I was wondering if you might aid me in my path to repentance. I know what I did was awful, but there's one more thing I could do to atone. If it's for the princess, right? I'm sure she wouldn't mind if you helped.
What are you going to do?
It's simple. Help me look for that thing.
I don't think I can help with that. It's incredibly tiny. If you haven't made a habit of burning bridges all around Kinsoku, maybe you could get someone skilled at finding lost things.
It won't be that bad. I'm pretty sure I know around where I dropped it. If we find it quickly, maybe Kage will calm down. Besides, most people can't navigate the bamboo forest as well as someone who lives in it, right?
Fine.
Great! Now I think it was around this way. Ryzen, you are a kind person. I hate to do this evil of deception to you. But it is impossible for you to understand. Your diligence and your duty would prevent it. You will surely be punished for this, but it is for your lady's good. Find it yet?
No, I'm still uncertain as to if we have any chance at all.
Hey, Kotohime.
Kaguya's out. I need to get rid of Ryzen. You know about shads? Don't you have a friend that could help me with that?
Oh, Tewi. Have you even met her?
No.
She'll probably help if it's for the princess, but watch your back afterwards. She pulls mean pranks.
I can bear any weather.
Good idea though. I'll get her now. Keep looking.
Ryzen jogs back to Ayante.
It's clear.
That was fun.
We're just getting started. Although we should leave post-haste. Ryzen won't be long.
Let us be off then. In a practiced motion, Kaguya lifts from the ground. She hovers a moment, waiting for Kotohime to lead the way.
Flight.
Are you incapable of it?
I simply not expected it.
How does one...
It is the folly of the noble to look down upon the common man, Kaguya. How can we claim to represent the best of the people when we do not walk among them?
Will you not fly until every human takes the time to learn?
No, not to that extent. It's just been a while since I needed to. I'm quite a sprinter, you see.
I don't mind walking then. We are less likely to be seen as well.
Okay, so the place is just a bit past the human village.
So, Kotohime, what sort of place are we headed?
It's a very classy spot with very classy people. I've no doubt that you can find a nice lass there.
It's still hard for me to imagine doing that.
It will come to you, surely. The place is called the Twilight Bar. Us regulars learned about the place after looking to get a stiff drink after the Shrine Maiden knocked us out of the sky. Most of us, that is. I was quite successful in my legendary battle against her. I'm sure you've heard the stories.
I suppose I must have missed that week's issue.
Anyway, I hear it used to hurt a lot more to those... Words are hard. Anyway, I hear it used to hurt a lot more to those... More to lose to her. Before the spell card rules, she didn't think twice, even about exterminating yokai for good. Plus, you didn't get that sort of fame for starting an instant that you do now. If you lost, nothing good came of it.
I see. It is true that even my failed plans from long ago moved us at ante forward in regards to social status in Gensokyo.
Less fortune was spared for those in the back. Almost everybody seems to be over it, but we still meet at the bar. The Twilight Bar is an incredible and secluded place that can block out even fantasy.
Not so different from my current residence then.
Oh, I guess it isn't. Oh, one thing.
Yes.
Wait, were you just hovering?
Maybe. But you were walking too fast. This is it. A bit.
Dingy, drab, and inelegant? It does not appear to be fit for a princess. But we are not here as princesses today. Embrace the lifestyle of the average Gensokyo citizen, is what I would say. In truth, it is actually quite nice inside.
I see.
And here we are.
The bar is lined with tables around its edge with a spacious center area. Nobody looks up to greet the newcomers, already absorbed in their conversations and entertainment.
There's a small lounge upstairs, but they should be fine for now.
It is true that this place is nice, but for somewhere to convene during the day, it is unusual. It's impossible for one to tell the time here. There's not even any windows.
That's sort of the policy here.
This place is open to human and yokai alike as well.
Of course, that's part of why the time of day is ignored. For humans who work in the day and yokai who prowl in the night, it's unfair to give credence to one or the other in this place. I told you, didn't I? This place is unconcerned with the outside's business. The bar exists in perpetual twilight, never bound to the sun or the moon, to human or yokai. We are equals in the dusk glow.
Hence the name.
No, I just made that up. It sort of fits though.
Should a princess truly be able to lie as easily as she breathes?
That's the mark of a poet, dear Kaguya.
I hope poetry is all you put such words to use for.
Yes, regardless, shall we venture forth?
I'd like to take some time to get acquainted with the atmosphere before doing anything.
I was about to say the same thing. Hey, Rika, get us something light. Chew.
At least come over to the damn bar, Kotohime.
A reasonable request. I'll be back in a moment.
Kotohime approaches the bar quickly.
Also, Rika isn't here today.
So I gather. Hi, Chiri.
Yo, who's the new girl?
Just a friend. Well, a fellow princess in arms.
A princess? I guess they aren't all that uncommon. She does look the part.
Oh, but she is quite a refined lady. In fact, well, Chiri, can you keep a secret?
Sure.
She's Kaguya from, you know.
You mean that Kaguya?
Yes.
Oh boy, we're gonna have a problem. Kotohime, follow me.
The two go behind the bar, past the storage room in the back, and through the back exit.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, something's wrong.
Uh-oh, oh fuck.
Goddamn, we're doing Undertale now, gameplay. Fuck.
Okay, so far so just stay in the middle. Smells like sidekick.
Come on, mercy. Chiri, come on. It's fine.
Alright. Are you off? But then who's handling the bar? It's fine. What can we act? He's big.
Come on, you tell Chiri that this is a righteous princess's outing.
I don't care.
I mean, that's totally reasonable and fair. That she doesn't care. Do we just gotta stay here? In the middle? Smells like psychic. Do we have any items? We don't have any items. We're not gonna fight. Come on. Beg? You tell Chiri that Kage won't cause any trouble. Promise?
Even if she doesn't, she could lead in any amount of other trouble here without knowing it. That's just how Gensokyo is these days.
Come on. Okay. Do we just up? Oh, we got hit. Okay, okay, up. Got complacent. Uninterestingly, magic sparkles around you. Uninterestingly. Come on. We're not gonna fight her. Alright. Order. You ask for a drink.
Fine.
Chiri hands you something in a glass. You down it immediately. Uninterestingly, magic sparkles. Can we check? Chiri, 3 attack, 2 defense, capable of seeing reflections, not Chiri. Alright. Chiri with 2 eyes instead of 1. It's different. It's very different. Oh, we got a drink. And it was such a beautiful day too. Not gonna fight her versus Chiri. Come on, Chiri. Oh, blue ones. I'll go from the other side. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that other. Come on. I'm not gonna fight, can we? Come on. Dude, that. I just decided this doesn't care. Come on, start caring. Start caring, Chewie. Oh, we know I'll fight. Kotohime doesn't fight. She's just. Come on, we're gonna try back yet. You tell Chewie that you and Kage are smart and won't let that happen. Even ignoring your own intellect, there's always a bigger fish. Haven't you heard of that spirit going around impersonating and attacking people? It's going everywhere. Everywhere the Shrine Maiden has bothered to check out. I don't want to add the bar to the list. Okay, we have to keep begging for answers. Well, I'm stuck there. Okay. Come on. Yeah, asked you if it would be okay, just this once. Stop, you just sound pathetic. Oh, come on, we don't have a choice there, do we? Come on, Chiri. I Kotohime and Kage just have a bit of fun. What's the worst that could happen? That was such a beautiful day, come on. Okay, that's a dead end path. Okay, for a reason. Okay. Can we really not do anything else? You remind Chiri that Kage was capable of hiding from the public eye for centuries. Yeah, I guess so. But right now, she and her pet bunny are major players, getting wrapped up in every other incident. I mean, that's reasonable, but come on, we can reason that out as well, can't we? Come on, Chiri. Oh, well, at least we have Elle. Come on, reason. You tell Chiri that Kage wants to keep her identity a secret while she's here, and she wouldn't want to drag anyone else in. Really? Did you just tell me to brag then? You confirm this. I guess that's a bit better. I still don't think having her here is a good idea. Come on, we're almost there. We just need a little bit of convincing. Come on, reason. You tell Chiri that this is a righteous princess out there. Come on. Alright. Gotta be a moment. Until we figure out what the other things are that we need to say. Beg. Desperately, you use the last weapon in your arsenal. You tell Chiri that with the job Kage offered you, you can start paying off your tabs with. That's powerful. Wait, seriously? Hey, it was such a beautiful. Come on. Reason. Okay. I guess we need to keep begging. That's fine. Oh, what the fuck am I supposed to... Okay. Jesus Christ. Come on. Yeah, asked you if it will be okay, just this once. Come on, what? Mercy, I suppose now? I guess now it's time for mercy. Fine, we have enough health to endure this. Mercy? Come on, okay, there we go, finally. You must really have a good thing going with her if you're going to actually pay your debts. You know, you've never even acknowledged them. Always pulling some bullshit about princesses or whatever. Are you finally getting your act together? A princess such as myself will ever approach perfection with ever going... Back to that, huh? I can take a hint. We can talk later. If you insist. Hey! What happened over there? It sounded almost like a Danmaku battle. Simply a greeting. Our resident tavern keeper is out at the moment, and I was catching up with her substitute. Yeah, don't worry about it. Come over to the bar, I'll get the two of you some drinks. Also, this isn't a tavern. Chiri leads the two to some bar stools, and steps behind the counter. As I said before, something light for the both of us. Our drinks have names, you know. Still don't remember them? The fact that I don't is evidence of their quality. Or your lack of restraint. Whatever, I already know what you mean. Chiri pushes a few buttons on a machine embedded in the wall behind the bar. It's connected to a variety of alcohols and soft drinks via small tubes. What's that, if I may ask? Some sort of drink maker. Sorry, I would make them myself, but Kotohime here just tired me out. Quite modern, isn't it? One of our regulars is a scientist, like those Kappa. She went, and me! Right. She and Kotohime went and made this. Are you skilled in that sort of thing, Kotohime? It is from any princess's upbringing that she is to have myriad skills. I suppose it's out of the understanding of us common folk, isn't it? By the way, new girl, what did you say your name was?
She's playing with Kaguya. I'm sure she can handle it.
It's Tsukiko. Just Tsukiko? Yes. Just like Kotohime then, only one name.
A beeping coming from the behind Chiuri steals the attention of the two at the bar.
I'm starting to think that even that isn't real though.
Chiuri turns around to grab the now prepared drinks, then swings back, silently placing them in front of the two customers.
Unless you might know more. Now that you mentioned, I've only heard her as Kotohime. Any comment from the woman of the hour?
Kotohime had ensured her silence before Chiuri had finished talking, already having taken a long, deep gulp into her drink.
I can wait.
What is a name, truly? Is it not ridiculous that...
Yeah, never mind. So, miss... Oh, right. Chiuri Kitashirakawa.
If that many syllables is at the alternative, one name does just fine, doesn't it?
Screw off. You can't even get it to right.
Oh, but I do. Kagutsukika, I'll tell you about Chiuri's name.
This is a touch more aggressive an environment than I had imagined.
We're just messing around, don't worry. Is that right, Chiuri?
It sounds the damn same, but just knowing how you think you're saying it is annoying. You think you're so clever. Tsukiko, the difference is supposed to be that there's an extra I at the end. She says it's because...
Because there's two. The girl before you is the only one of the twin Chiuri that exist. I bore this truth by my own two eyes. In a secluded cave long ago, there was a battle between two nigh-identical combatants. One armed with her prowess as a novice magic practitioner in Gensokyo, and the other, the obverse side, an apprentice scientist from the outside fighting with a mysterious magic facsimile.
Is this true? Basically, yeah. We met after that fight, actually. Both of us fought the other Chiuri. Oh my, I hadn't thought I could meet people as prestigious as instant resolvers in this place. I suppose so. We aren't really recognized like that, though. Anyway, what does this have to do with your nickname?
Oh, well, it's like that Roman numerals. 2 for 2. Since there's 2 of them, so Chiuri.
Wow, so clever and not forced at all. I had thought you couldn't read Western script, Kotohime. She can't. I don't know how she learned this extremely specific information.
I have my channels.
I see. That is fairly amusing. Well met, Chiuri. God damn it, I can tell you're doing it too. Decent to meet ya, Tsukiko. Kotohime, did you want to show her around the bar or something?
We do have a goal in mind, but yes, that will do for now.
A goal?
It's reasonable, I assure you.
That means little, but whatever. You know the rules. Have fun, you two. Shall we continue with our plans now?
If you're ready.
How shall we proceed?
Just pick any girl here and we can go strike up a conversation. They're all nice enough. Girls would do, right?
Yes.
Kaguya returns from her seat and observes the tables around the bar. She sees a pale, relaxed lady, an intimidating foreigner, a pair clad in white, a peculiar maid. Let's start with the first, a pale, relaxed lady. A girl in a clean dress sits idly by her lonesome. She seems to be daydreaming.
Could that be? It's subtle, but that person isn't fully tainted by the earth. Are there more refugees from the lunar capital in Gensokyo? Kotohime, that person over there.
Oh, kinda. Yeah, she's neat. Kinda hard to talk to, being a phantom and all.
I see. A phantom then. That's fine. Yet, it would be impossible for us to understand each other. As someone who has died and someone who can never... I'll look elsewhere.
Oh, okay. Alright, an intimidating foreigner. A woman with wide translucent wings scratches away at a scroll with ink. She seems to be illustrating a chaotic scene.
Kotohime, that girl seems interesting.
Ah, her. The name is something Getsu, I believe. From Makai, she hails. She was a great sparring partner back when I practiced Danmaku.
And you do not presently?
I do not. Maybe it's because something Getsu here is too impatient and wouldn't let me breathe for a moment without some impossible pattern. The woman stops her violent ink strokes and turns towards Kotohime and Kaguya.
She swiftly constructs an immaculate grid with much finer care than afforded for her illustration. than afforded. Ha! Work on the skull continues. It seems she also has good ears.
Alright, a pair clad in white.
An unusually tall, commanding person is conversing with an average-looking human in a lab coat. 6 albescent wings radiate from the back of the taller person. Those two don't seem very well matched.
Oh, there's the scientist who made the machine Chiyui used earlier. The person she's talking to is Sariel. I don't really know what their deal is, but they're nice.
What an interesting being. Surely not human or yokai.
Nor god or pure lands, who knows. Our scientist there used to really have a problem with them. Kept shoving evidence that supposed proved that they could exist in their face. Sariel always took it nicely and offered to help in her studies, and eventually started talking out like this.
How cute. I suppose I shouldn't interrupt the two.
Alright, and a peculiar maid.
A girl in a western-made outfit reads newspapers intently while sipping a dark drink in a mug.
There are multiple bottles of sake on her table, some empty.
I can't make it out from here. Is that coffee? It's black enough to be oil. Is that girl alright? She's drinking so much, alone, at this time of day.
She's quite fine. Rukoto there isn't like us. She's a living metal doll. To her, alcohol is water. She needs it to survive, as fuel or something.
Many troubled men say the same thing.
In this case, it's literal. I won't talk to her right now, though. She's having trouble keeping a job down recently.
Very well. None of these women seem terribly approachable.
Admittedly, the bachelorites of the Twilight Bar are a fair bit eccentric.
Who could have guessed? Slow day, is it?
Yildat Katsukika.
Please do remember my new name.
For there is yet still a lonely lady just around the corner.
This feels somewhat ironic. Have I already reached desperation?
Hark! Just behind that pillar lies our perfect target.
Calling them a target. This really is a crass mission.
Well, what is it to you, Tsukika? Are you not a woman of common birth, simply shooting your shot with some locals? No shame in that.
Very well. I will continue to entertain this goal.
The two step away from the bar and orbit the pillar until they can see the table behind it. A woman in a deep crimson dress sits, contemplating under a pale hood.
Good evening.
Startled, she unsheathes her eyes at the newcomer. Ellie. Hello.
Oh, hi. Did you need something?
Not terribly much. I had been enjoying this bar and became curious to make the acquaintance of one of its regulars. May I?
Sure.
Kaguya gracefully takes a seat across from the hooded woman.
My name is Tsukiko. It's nice to meet you.
Ellie, same here.
Ellie, may I ask about that weapon of yours? It's very elegant.
Thanks. It's a scythe.
Do you work as a Shinigami, perchance? I rarely see such sort in the commonplace of Gensokyo.
Well, not really. I'm more of a reaper than a Shinigami.
Oh? What's a reaper?
It's basically the same thing as a Shinigami, but we aren't really tied to a system. We just do our work where we're needed.
That sounds nice. No bureaucracy.
Kinda, but it's easy to become not needed. It was easy a long time ago, before the era of science in the outside world. But eventually we all had to move to somewhere like here. Bounded little worlds that are hard to move between. Were you around back then?
I was, but I've always lived in Gensokyo. I imagine it must really feel suffocating to go from the wide plains of the west to our quaint valley here.
I'm mostly over it. I just don't know what to do. Gensokyo is nice. Makai was nice, but it's a dangerous place. Magic in Danmaku isn't really my strong suit. I can use the scythe well, but...
I can sympathize. I'm capable when it comes to magical combat, but I don't have the constitution or technique for brawls.
Do you get into brawls much in Gensokyo?
Well, surprisingly yes. I've got an enemy who leaves me little other choice.
To be honest, I would really like to fight like that again. Those religion battles seemed like the perfect time to jump in.
Ah, I remember those. Did something have you hesitate?
Well, yeah. Even if I'm going easy, this weapon of mine isn't exactly friendly to most people. And I don't want to have my back pushed against the wall by someone weaker than me just because I can't use my scythe.
The Shrine Maiden wouldn't appreciate it much either, I imagine.
No, so I'm out of practice and out of work.
That side of yours. I wonder. Never mind that.
Anyway,
Tsukiko.
Tsukiko, sorry. Tsukiko, how did you find this place? Just luck?
Well, actually...
Hi!
Kotohime, welcome.
Spare the greetings, my friend. I've been just out of sight this entire time.
Snooping as all usual, then.
I would call it observation.
Kotohime slides into the seat next to Kaguya at the table.
I'm entrusting my dear Tsukiko to you, you see.
Now I want to know how you two even met, but I know asking is pointless.
I have no qualms with sharing. Although I'll have to edit around Kaguya. My manor is in a quite remote location.
Manor? Your nobility?
Oh no, it's just something me and my friends happened upon. A lucky place to have taken residence at. However, it's very hard to locate. I was impressed when a lone human woman found us.
That's me.
She threw herself in with us, seemingly just looking for a good time.
Uh-huh.
My friends are rather work-oriented, and were quick to drive her out.
Magicians or something?
Of the sort.
But I turned around and offered my services as a noblewoman of endless talents.
So she came to our employment in retrieving some rare items we had sent out for.
That's pretty hard to believe. Kotohime hasn't exactly...
Oh, but I have.
Now you do?
Now I do.
I guess I shouldn't pry. Cool story. It's been nice talking to you, Tsukiko. Will you stop by the bar again?
Oh, I hadn't thought that far ahead. I truly hadn't. Can I keep this up?
Why not? Next time you can meet Rika too.
Yes, to do this again? With Tsukiko? No, this is wrong. This sort of deception, this frivolity, it is disrespectful. No, apologies. Truthfully, I must be going now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ellie, Kotohime, it was pleasant.
Wait, what?
Kaguya turns away from the two and walks out of the bar. The Lunarian lifts off the ground shortly after exiting through the bar's doors. And so close to the tail of Tsukiko, it is in ill taste for the aged to pretend to be young.
Kaguya!
Kotohime stumbles into the sky, her weight flailing as she adjusts her trajectory. Kotohime, thank you for the okay opportunity today.
What happened? Things were going great.
Yes, they were.
But then why?
Things were going very well for Tsukiko. Yet that is the extent of her existence. It is useless for me to continue a charade I cannot maintain. The Twilight Bar is not a place for princesses. It was fun, but I cannot go back. This is how it must be.
Obviously. Kaguya, you're wrong. There is something for everybody in that place.
You fool! You are very confident. Do you truly believe this is sustainable? It is inevitable that my identity would come to light. Be it by a slip of the tongue, an accidental use of my powers, or even a knowledgeable passerby. Can you argue that such is not inevitable?
Kotohime, I can.
Really?
But of course.
How could it be done then? To maintain a deeper and deeper interpersonal relationship without ever breathing one's true identity.
It's simple. Enter the cycle of reincarnation and be reborn anew as the real Tsukiko.
I can't.
Oh, right.
Kotohime, take this seriously. Can you really argue that the existence of Tsukiko is sustainable?
We can. I can.
Really?
Of course, how?
Wait,
It's if I... Oh, okay. Alright, can't actually. Fine. Now we're gonna try a third time. 3 times the charm, right? Maybe Kotohime will have an answer, really, but of course, what do you get there? Okay, never mind. Okay. There's... Alright, fine. I cannot. It's impossible. She's right. But that doesn't mean she shouldn't get to enjoy this. That doesn't mean things have to be over. Kaguya is convinced that Tsukiko is the only person accepted in that place. I need to change that. I cannot.
Then it is simple as that. The Twilight Bar is an interesting place, but I am not welcome there.
Obviously. That is not the case. Tsukiko may not be sustainable, but it doesn't have to be her.
Have you forgotten? Romance and I are not famed for our synergy.
I'm aware. However, I believe those perceptions can be overcome.
On what grounds? Before that, what part of my image do you think can be overcome?
A police badge is quite legitimate. I had an isolated matter that resides in the bamboo forest of the lost Kaguya. Imperishable night incident, an incident caused by Kaguya years ago. The earth was sealed off from the moon. The tale of the bamboo cutter, a famous story that chronicles Kaguya's time on earth, living amongst humans. Impossible request. Task Kaguya used to drive suitors away, thousands of years ago. Most led the men to their deaths. Horai elixir, a forbidden drink that is capable of granting anyone an unbreakable immortality. Kotohime, it's me! Tsukiko, a person adopted by Kaguya, a vague common yokai. Ellie, a Reaper Kaguya met at the Twilight Bar, frustrated that she can't fly easily safely. I just go by police badge. It's quite legitimate. Take that! This is what we can overcome.
So, what about that can you change?
You know, the whole thing.
Don't kid with me.
Damn.
Have you forgotten? Romance and I are not famed for the synergy.
At least per se can be overcome.
On what grounds can they be overcome?
They can be overcome with a day somehow. We're just gonna go through the entire list. Take that. This is what we can overcome. Well, the whole thing. Don't kid. Okay. No. Alright. These are all gonna be the same, aren't they? It's me, with me. Never mind. Don't kid. Okay. Alright. There. This is what we can overcome. So what about the whole thing? Okay, no. Alright, about crowds. I don't know. See that? This is what we can overcome. So we can overcome. Tsukiko can't overcome anything. The Horai elixir. I don't know. This we can overcome somewhat. No, not that either. Fine. Impossible requests. That one. It's this. Your perception of being a dangerous person to meet. The public has a preconceived notion of Princess Kaguya. However, it will be clear to both Chiri and Ellie that you are in fact very personable.
You fool. It is perhaps that I have gained favor enough with them to surmount such assumptions, yes. However, I did so through untrustworthy methods. In Gensokyo, no, all of society, a liar is worse to have in one's company than a dangerous person. Is that not true?
Kaguya. You're wrong about something. You're wrong about something there, Kaguya. Your lies were born no malign intent. Less than that, the main image of Tsukiko was created to be able to avoid the rumors and hearsay of Kaguya. Such things are lies themselves. By being able to circumvent ridiculous assumptions and expectations, you are able to express yourself with no burden. Man is most honest when he wears a mask, or so.
For a human, you have interesting philosophies. I can't imagine when such things would be relevant in your life. Then again, I hardly understand you. Still, you speak the truth.
Then isn't it?
You fool. Yet it is more than that history that I would be guilty of denying. Kotohime, you must recall, there is something else about myself that Tsukiko could never have.
Yes, of course.
Tell it to me.
Yeah.
God, drink your water. I guess it's the... this one?
Of course, the effects of the Horai elixir. Irreversible, unbreakable immortality.
That's correct. I cannot age or be killed. I am exiled from all pure lands. The moon nor the netherworld will accept me. It is impossible to me to lead a life parallel to a mortal's.
And what of it? To be undying. Do you see it as a curse?
I do not.
There are countless people who believe it to be one. People who do not think they can withstand centuries of life. But that centuries of pain or simple existence.
Do you believe it to be a curse?
I am such a fool who does not. However, humans also do not tend to like to die. Some make peace, some do not. But all of them loathe certain deaths. The deaths of their loved ones. There's nobody who wants their truest love to die before them. Kaguya, you understand correctly. Your immortality is not a curse. For anyone's love to be invincible, it is a wish presumptuous to the point that few would begin such ideations. Yet you live it. If you were to find love, your inheritance of the Horai would only be celebrated.
Kotohime,
Oh, there's more where that came from. Unbound from your former biases, armed with a life that would never leave another crying, the Princess Kaguya bears yet one more pillar of aptitude towards this potential romance. If you have reason to abandon this venture after this, Kaguya, I will not stop you. Love ought to be to one's own discretion. But if it is for such feeble reasoning as I am unsuited, I will not allow you to falter. The final reason you're perfect for this is... I don't know. I guess this one, maybe?
I don't see it.
My finger slipped. Allow me to once more. The final reason you're perfect for this is... This? Let's see, my finger slipped. Okay. You remember, don't you, Kaguya? Ellie was clearly in a slump. She didn't feel like she belonged anywhere.
Yes, I had noticed.
She's unsuited to the modern ways of Gitsokyo, and doesn't have any notable social standing.
I do not resent her for it. Ellie is wise and skilled, but she's been lost ever since she lost her last stay. I imagine that as a wandering reaper, it's difficult to make connections.
Of course. As a reaper.
You intend to say...
Yes. Kaguya, you are a unique being that is perfectly suited to companionship of our now mutual friend Ellie. If she is of interest to you.
She is a fairly striking woman.
Then I will not have the great Kaguya-hime in trepidation. Make her yours. Make yourself hers. Even if it is but a blip amidst the storm of eternity to you, you can provide this woman a companionship she would never regret. And if it is interest to you at all, do not let it fade. Take one more name with you, one more understanding of life emblazoned upon your past as you venture into the unforgiving black abyss of entropy.
I am fine not being reminded of that, thank you.
I'm sorry, I simply mean to say that, Kaguya, your life is everything. You serve great purpose. You should trust yourself. Ba-bam. And give somebody else a piece of that beauty and brilliance that exists in you so you can live inside this incredible love blue bubble. Because you know what I'm here for? To worship you. Trust yourself. I mean that with 100%, with 1,000%.
I don't quite know what to say. How deeply candid. Kotohime, why go this far? What is your investment in this mission?
Nothing in particular. It's just a shame to see a fellow princess lose the opportunities available to her.
How selfless. You know, Kotohime, one such as yourself ought to be more careful. If you keep this up, the one I fall for might be you.
Oh. I really hate to say this, Kaguya, but I am sorry. I couldn't accept that.
Why not?
Please don't take this personally. My standards, they are unreasonably high. Even the great Kaguya, I cannot become interested in. In truth, I've never met someone worthy enough to stand beside me in such a way.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I was just joking, you know.
Oh, is that so? You look a little red.
We've simply been exhausting ourselves, debating while flying. Let us return to the bar, shall we?
We shall. Kotohime and Kaguya re-enter the Twilight Bar. Ellie perks her head up at the sound of the door opening.
Oh,
The two return to their seats across from Ellie.
didn't you say you weren't coming back?
Yes. Before that, Ellie, I must apologize.
Sure.
When Kotohime and I first came to this place together, it was because she had evaluated that it would be one where I was not immediately recognized. I am fairly well known throughout Gensokyo these days. For the sake of socialization without such preconceptions, I adopted the false identity of Tsukiko.
Oh, okay. Who are you then?
I am Kage Horazain of Ainte.
Wow, that's unexpected. I guess I could see why you would want to keep that hidden. So, are you, like, from the moon?
Yes,
Ellie, hear this though. She's not just any famous moon princess. Kaguya here is a bona fide immortal.
Well, yeah, the only ones who aren't here are humans.
You misunderstand. I mean a deeper, truly everlasting immortality.
So, really immortal?
Really, really immortal.
Really?
Yes. I created and consumed the Horai elixir over 1,000 years ago.
That's incredible. Even Saria and Lady Yuka aren't quite to that level.
You two would be perfect sparring partners. Kage could show you how to use magic, and you could practice fighting with your scythe without killing her. It's great, right?
That sounds pretty fun. Are you up for it?
Certainly.
An honor then.
Please don't treat it as a special. I want to come here as a commoner, and I believe I'll be coming back here as one as well.
Yay!
I'll be looking forward to it.
For the moment, however, I ought to be returning home. I do not want my house searching too hard and finding this place.
Fair enough. When will you be back?
I couldn't quite say. Typically, I may let 100 years pass before remembering. But now I have a human or two to worry about. It may be within the moon.
Okay, I'll probably be around here.
Good eve, Ellie.
Bye.
I'm leaving too. Alright. Alright, well, that was neat. Glossary. Kage horror sign. Lunarian Horai, capable of manipulation of eternity. The famed woman behind the tail of the bamboo cutter. When she first came to Earth, she became a rich woman with many suitors, even to the point of the Emperor taking an interest in her. She turned them all away, and eventually was forcefully returned to the moon. Sometime later, she created and subsequently drank the Horai elixir, a concoction that distinguishes one's soul from their body and provides endless regeneration and immortality. She presently lives in the remote estate known as Ayente. Somehow, she doesn't seem terribly expressive today. Horizon Udongan Inaba, Lunarian, capable of manipulation of insanity. A person of various occupations who lives within Ayente. She once lived on the moon, but fled for her own reasons. Allies herself with Gensokyo's humans to resolve incidents on occasion. Somehow she looks different when compared to everyone else. I wonder why that is. Chiurikita Shirakawa. Human, capable of seeing reflections. You might need to elaborate. What reflections? Mirrors? But anyway, a normal human who practices magic casually. She is fairly clever and a trustworthy confidant. A long time ago, she met her twin from the outside world's future. For this reason, she is dubbed Chiuriyai by Kotohime. Ellie, Yokai Reaper, capable of intangibility. A wandering Reaper who isn't needed. She enjoys taking odd jobs and fighting at full force, but has trouble finding opportunities for both. She thought her ability would make for interesting Danmaku battles, but all her opponents she used it against said it was annoying, like what the Shrine Maiden does. Fair enough. Ayente, location, Bamboo Forest of the Lost. The residence for a collection of refugees and exiles from the lunar capital. It used to be hidden by a spell of stagnation, but now is only hidden by the dense bamboo. The house's lady is Kage Horstein. But it's operated by Aaron Yakogoro. Kotohime is employed with the task of collecting a USB drive for Sumireko Usami and delivering it to Ayente with about once a month to stave off Kage's boredom. It contains video games and television hand-selected by Sumireko. Without being invited, she also decided to join the princess in the entertainment, and Kage began to appreciate the company. Twilight Bar. Location, off the beaten path. A secluded bar of Western design built against the hillside that serves wanderers of all types. Individuals involved in recent incidents before the spell card rules were established met here, and many became close friends. The upper floor has a lounge, which is connected to a small study and a few rooms to sleep in. An engineer known as Rika lives at and operates the bar, with her friend Chiuri stepping in when she's unavailable. He holds a secret connection to another place, but only Rika and those on its other side know about it. Kotohime, human, has a good memory, a very good claiming to be a princess. And that's that. And that's that. And that was that. That was the Kotohime game. Kotohime Stenography Challenge. It's called, apparently. Well, that was neat. What do you mean load? What is there to load? Okay, that's just the ending again. Yeah, okay, it's the same thing. Anyway, that's that. We countered things. Yay, goodbye now. This was cute. This was a cute little sidebar distraction thingy-majiggy. Yes. Let's just enjoy the lounge music.